The new M17 that was just added, at the time of filming this at least, to Phantom Forces, looks like a lot of different things. The P250 from Csgo, the P226, the P320, and while all being slightly different weapons, I just lumped them into the P250. It's one of my favorite looking pistols out there, and it brings back a lot of good memories from the Csgo days, when weapon skins were actually affordable, and I didn't regret trading them away. Anyways, they just added a new secondary for the first time in a long time to Phantom Forces, so I'm excited to check it out. By the way, sorry for the mic quality. I got like a different mic setup thing. I'm out of town right now. Anyways, video. So yes, the M17, a brand new pistol having just been added to Phantom Forces, and honestly, it just looks great. I'm glad that they've been following this trend of like new super detailed models. They've been doing this a lot recently with some of the newer weapons, and they just look great. But what is it that we actually have here? Because I haven't actually had the chance to use this yet. I haven't really glanced at the stats yet. Oh my god, those iron sights look fantastic. Boy, am I excited. But let me just try this out real fast. So we've got a 17 plus 1 round magazine. I can see that. Wait a minute. That's just all the Zip 22 sounds. Wait a minute. Yeah, that is like the same kind of sounds as the Zip 22. Okay, that's off to a great start. I'm going to assume that those are placeholders. Okay. Recoil looks interesting. Okay, thank you. Man whose name I'm not going to even try to pronounce. And he fell apart. Fantastic. It's just pieces of people everywhere. Why? Oh, Mr. Stylist, what are you doing? But okay, before we start going around killing everybody, let's look at the stats here. 36 up close damage, 21 range damage. Those are both pretty standard figures for pistols. 3 shot up close, 5 shot at range. That's great. We've got a 6.66 fire rate. That's don't know what to say about that. That's what it is. 1.1 torso multiplier, 1.5 headshot multiplier. Both pretty standard as well. Pretty decent. Muzzle velocity is all fine. Damage range. Yeah, it's all it's all standard pistol stuff. Woo. Definitely, I think the most like specific pistol fire rate though. I'm pretty sure that all of them also are like, 500, 600, 650, stuff like that. So I guess that's something different. That's, I gotta say, I'm surprised that they actually seemingly have an animation for this too, because a lot of times when they add new guns, they just kind of use like a stock reload, like a test thing. I need to learn to use my words. Hello. Oh. All right, don't know what that was all about. Man, test place is really broken right now. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, fire rate's not crazy high, but it's pretty much as fast as like any normal person would left click, and it gets the job done pretty well. However, I'm not a big fan of how they did the recoil though, kind of like with some of the other Glock weapons that I've talked about recently, but it looks like whenever you're actually firing full auto, it's just like, well, not full auto, but spamming, it all just relatively goes in the same spot, so it's not too big of a deal. Are there any free attachments that you get with these? Any free attachments? You can put a mag light on this. Why would you do that? Someone answer me now. You got a suppressor, all standard stuff. I mean, yeah. No specific ammo types or anything like that, so it's all pretty standard pistol stuff that you'd imagine. So it doesn't look like we're getting anything really out of the ordinary, I guess, as far as pistols go. It's pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. The main thing that it looks like we're getting here is just kind of a new pistol. Something that looks new, is new. But personally, and I'm going to play a little bit devil's advocate here, I'm always glad to see new stuff. Oh, that's broken. Uh-oh. Is that a jam? We'll never know. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I always like whenever they add new stuff because it's new stuff to play with. It's, it makes the game feel a little bit fresh for a couple of days. But for the most part, at least, this isn't particularly anything special. What I would like to see personally is before adding new weapons, just like an overhaul of the current models that are already in the game. Because then we're going to have a mix of like really crappy old models and these like newer fancy ones, which like, yeah, they look great. I'm glad that we got a P250. I know it's not the P250. Shh. But again, personally, I think that just kind of updating the older models, maybe the animations as well, would probably be a better place to start to flesh out the game and make it feel more in 2023, I guess. Because, we got things like the this, which is like probably one of, if not the oldest model in the game, alongside the M60, and it doesn't look that great, I'm gonna be honest. And then you've got this, and it's like you got all the detailing, all the greebling in here. That's a new word for you. You've even got, like, you can see where the opening is for the trigger housing, the magazine. You got, like, all the stuff, dude. It looks great. But then you go back to the old models, and you're like, well, you don't want to leave these guys out. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's nice. I'm happy. It's been a while since we've seen a new pistol actually added, though. I think the last ones, if I'm not mistaken, I just watched a man vaporize there. I'm just gonna ignore that. I think that the last pistols that we got were like the G-series ones like a year or so ago, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to go back and look. Maybe it was like the new 1911s, like the hardballer and everything. I don't know. So it's been a minute. I'm glad we're getting a little bit more variety, even if it is just in terms of how it looks. Because again, yeah, the stats are just kind of basic. Man, there actually are a lot of pistols in this game. All right, let's see if I can get a skin for this, because if I can't, can, I would like to see the skin zones. Yeah. I feel like I'm blind because I'm not seeing the M17 here. Maybe they just haven't added it with skins yet. But yeah, there's honestly not too much that really anyone can say about this. It's pretty much just a new pistol in the game. Pretty average stats, but a very nice looking model. Hopefully they update the sounds. Hopefully eventually they update all the rest of the models and animations, hopefully, because it's all starting to look a little bit dated. I'm gonna be real. And yeah, let me know what you think of this in the comment section below, because I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are. Squidward gone. Squidward gone. With that said, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything that I missed about this, let me know in the comment section below, but I think I pretty much covered everything necessary. Become a channel member as well. That'd be freaking sick, like these amazing people up on screen here. And don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. Turn on channel notifications, because I got some good videos coming out soon. And check out the Phantom Forces playlist up on screen. There's like hundreds of videos, so that'll definitely provide for a great weekend binge session for you. Alright, thanks for watching, dudes. Enjoy your day.
Subscribe for more.
Alex Robinson, show me a sign. Alex.
The cross. He showed a sign. Well, he's not happy.